Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Dee and I just want to hop on here and do a short little video. I don't have a lot going on right now, but I wanted to touch base about a couple things. So the first thing is, in my last video I think it was, do you remember me talking about this die set? This Made to Surprise Slide and Reveal Mechanism die set. And I had a tough time getting everything, all the parts to put together right. And oh, I was so frustrated. I made 2 different cards, I think, and finally was able to da 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 da. Let me get this out of the way here. I will show you something. This opens up like this. Isn't that awesome? Now this is just the base. I haven't decorated it, added anything extra to it. So anyway, I wanted to show you I had some success. In fact, I went ahead and I made one of these every day, 3 days in a row, because I thought if I get this settled in my mind, I will probably get along better in the future when I use this die set. And I think because it had been a little while since I used it, things kind of got cold in my mind. And so anyway, I love it. It slides well, and oh, I'm just so happy. So I wanted to show you that. Now, I also want to show you something else. Look at this. I follow a lady named Natalie from NB Cards here on YouTube, and she showed this little spinner thing to if you need help coming up with ideas. She's got it in her Help Your Mojo Out series. I don't remember the exact name of the series, but it's trying to get your mojo back. And so I thought this would be really cool to show you. And so basically what I did was I took a circle die. I do not have an octagon die. So I took a circle die and I marked off all the quadrants, so I should say the sections for the 8, and then I colored them in rainbow order, starting with Distress Oxide Festive Berries. Then I used the Distress Oxide Ripe Persimmon. Then the Distress Oxide Mustard Seed. You getting the theme here? Distress Oxide Mermaid Lagoon. Distress Oxide Mowed Lawn. Distress Oxide Chip Sapphire. Distress Oxide Seedless Preserves. Now that basically covers the rainbow. Red, orange, yellow, blue, green, indigo, violet. And I have one left, so I thought, you know what? Let's just do Distress Oxide Picked Raspberry. So here's what you do. On the very outer edge, you have different techniques that you can use. So, for example, ink blend, heat emboss, stencil, die cut, stamp, dry emboss, grid, smoosh. And then in the second row, kind of circle around, I have color pencils, ink refill, sequins, florals, geometric, old book page, masking, and Distress Oxide. So the last one is cardstock strips, color wheel triad, brayer, color cardstock, bubble wrap, pattern paper, embossing folder, watercolor. So the whole idea is you spin it 3 different times, and then whatever it lands on, you do that, and then you do it again out of the second quadrant, and then the third one. So let's just give it a try. Yep, it landed on die cut. Now, one thing I will tell you is because I didn't have an octagon type die, I trimmed the very outer edge so that it would be like an octagon, because when I left it just as a circle, whenever it would spin, it would land literally between 2. it would land like on the line. And I thought, well, that's not going to be very helpful. So anyway, so let's spin it again. Let's see. Ooh, then on the pink. So we have, first of all, we have die cut. And then we have an old book page that we can add to it. One more spin. And it landed on the violet bubble wrap. So if I was going to make a card, then I would start with, let's see, what was it? What was the first one? Die cut. And then the next one was old book page. And then the last one was bubble wrap. Look at that. Huh, right next to each other. I did not plan that, really. So then I would use those supplies and those techniques to work on my card. Now, I'm not going to do that today. It's actually Friday night at 9 o'clock, and that's kind of late for me, excuse me, for working, basically. And so I will save this for another time, and we will try something with it. But I wanted to share it with you. I thought that was such a cute idea. In fact, she had another idea on a different video to encourage our mojo that used those little, she called it a fortune teller. I remember seeing them as a kid and had friends who would, excuse me, friends who would, it's like you go like this, you know, like this, and it has different choices. And I tried making one. I had a really hard time getting it to work. I don't know what was wrong with me, but anyway, so I chose to do this one instead, and I love it. I think it's great. Now, one thing that she did on hers, she used some like sticky tack to kind of keep it together. I didn't have sticky tack, so I took little foam squares that are double-sided, and I put one on each side. Not as nice looking as hers, but it will work, and I'm just excited to try it out. Even if I feel like, well, I haven't lost my mojo at that point, it will be fun just to try something interesting and to see what I could come up with the 3 suggestions. Actually, one thing I will tell you, she had a 4th suggestion. Excuse me, guys. A 4th suggestion that had to do with shapes, and I didn't really have enough shapes to do 8, so I thought I would leave that out. But anyway, you ready to do one more spin? Ooh. And what did it land on? It landed on the die cut again. Then we have florals, and then we have color cardstock on that one. Okay, guys, I'm so happy to be back with you, and hopefully you are able to watch the whole video. And I appreciate your support by watching me. I appreciate your support by liking my channel, liking the video, subscribing to my channel, sharing this video, and I hope to see you back in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.